And the only time they meet resistance is when they come back to what was supposed to be their original woman. And when they do go back there and they see what their the original woman is looking like, how they're being treated when they're around them, they only get much more satisfied when they leave up out of there and go back to their woman, to their Heidi Klum, to their Adina Menzel. They're very happy and grateful. And that's what you do to these brothers. You make them feel good that they hopped the fence, that they left it all behind. And here I am. I'm looking at all these brothers at the party, all the sisters at the party. I'm looking at all the Hispanic women at the party. And it's no wonder why the Hispanic women were getting a lot of eyes on them. They weren't super bad or nothing like that. But the thing about them is that the guys knew they would have an easier time. Because throughout the whole party, you can hear hints of the African American woman's attitude. Because that's kind of like how you guys act on a normal, everyday basis. You have this little attitude thing. Man. So the guys were spending their time, smoking hookah amongst guys and drinking beers and making mixed drinks amongst guys. And the women were dancing and, having their little drinks in the hookahs amongst the women. And these were grown people. It should have been a better mixture than that. I mean, I've had parties over at my crib where I've invited a bunch of Canadians and had a better time. Canadians should not be able to out-party a bunch of Americans, but they can. And they can out-party a bunch of African Americans any damn day. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is, man. I'll sit up there, man. I had them on the back porch barbecuing. I had them in my living room. And this is a mixture of people. Man, they had such a good time. We took wonderful pictures. Oh, man. It was the best thing ever. Party was so good, somebody passed out. It's a good ass party when somebody pass out the mug. You know what I mean? So, look, ladies, step your game up because you are losing this battle profusely. Guys, just keep doing you. You're on the right track. That's why they're upset at you because for some reason you're able to, move beyond the African American population as it stands, and they hate it. They're like, how is he able to do that? Because he's interesting. See, when old girl threw up her hand, that was an immediate turnoff. She had no chance to talk to me or a guy like me, because I'm like, I ain't spending my life living like that. So I can imagine a guy who's unmarried or whatever, single guy, and he knows exactly what he does in his day-to-day life. She's not going to be the one that he chooses. None of those women are going to be the one that he chooses. That dude looks for starlight. Did you hear what I said? That type of African American man looks for starlight. He looks for something special, something different than all the rest, something that could satisfy him and keep him going for the rest of his life. And if you ain't got no starlight, then you just off grid. It's just the difference between who is successful and who is not. You cannot be successful if you're part of a 72% single population. You cannot be successful if you are a thug. The inevitable end is the inevitable end there. You cannot be successful if you are a single mother raising a bunch of children by a bunch of different men. That's not success. Success is built the same way success is built all over this planet. And that means that you have spent your life working hard. You met someone, you had children with them, and it was the perfect someone. Those children grow up, leave the home. And as you get older, they come back to take care of you. You're able to go ahead and spend your golden years traveling the world, traveling the country. And if you're lucky, like myself, you can travel the world with your beautiful significant other way before you're that old. It's important. That is a successful person. And yes, those other amenities come in to play. That house, the cars, the choices, saying, hey, I don't want to pay the electric man anymore. To have somebody who got your back to the point when you say, I ain't paying the electric man no more. And they're like, you crazy. That's not the person you want. You want that person's like, man, I ain't paying the electric man no more. I don't want to pay him. And they're like, wow, well, you know what? I heard from this dude on the board who lives in Alaska that he basically he hasn't paid an electric person or the electric man or ComEd in about 10 years. Really? How did he do it? That generator thing we was talking about? Well, he has a couple of generators, several batteries, and he runs all the electric lines straight to a main box in his crib and then starts running the electricity from there. That's the type of person you want. It's unfortunate that it comes from a whole different ethnic group. But, hey, what can you say? Heidi Klum's so damn beautiful, who gives a damn, right?